What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex and you watched the Ragin Ronin review. Got a review for you. I saw Long Shot. It's an R-rated romantic comedy starring Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. It's directed by Jonathan Levine, who directed another Seth Rogen comedy, 50/50, which I really enjoyed. It's actually a film that ended up on one of my top 10 lists of that year. Anyways, definitely looking forward to Long Shot. Didn't even know about this film until I saw the very first trailer, or maybe the only trailer for it, and I was sold. I love the fact that this movie is about a long shot, and if you know what a long shot is, it's it's something like a goal you want to go for, but it's nearly impossible. And that's what this is. Charlize Theron is the long shot. She is what Seth Rogen wants as a romantic partner, but the probability of that ever happening is like very slim. And I love that premise because we all want to aim higher, as human beings. We all want something. And a lot of these things that we want aren't always that easily accessible, so I automatically connected with that premise. And to top things off, I really enjoy romantic comedies, especially ones that are funny, like really funny. So, what's up with all this gas? Anyways, so definitely looking forward to it. And I knew that I was going to go into a pretty fun and R-rated good time. And by R-rated, I mean, that style of comedy. And what I loved about this film, and I'll say right away, I really did love this film. What I loved about this film is that not only was this premise something that I could really connect to, but I love the characters. Like, Seth Rogen is a full-on underdog, but what he is also is somebody who's really true to himself. He knows who he is. He knows that I'm not gonna change for something else or someone else. I'm gonna be who I want to be. I'm gonna stay true to what I believe in. And that's what I love about this character. Charlize Theron, strong, independent woman. I loved her character, and she is just fire. She's really good in this. I really like that this was first of all, it's a comedic role, and I've seen her in a lot of dramatic roles before. I've seen her in Mad Max Fury Road, but I've also this is one of probably the first time I've ever seen her in a comedy role. She's probably done other comedies. I don't really know, but I've never seen her do it. But I loved watching her in this comedic role. I think that she put on not only a really good performance, but there's so much good chemistry between Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron. It's so natural that you really want to root for them to get together, even though, the probability of it is impossible. I mean, from a realistic standpoint, but as the film progresses, you see that this is something that I can go with. I'm very comfortable with this idea. They just look so good together. I mean, okay, maybe they might not look good together, but they just like interact so well together. There's so much good chemistry between the two, and that's what makes this film work. It's the chemistry and some really good direction and performances from the people involved. So that's what's really great about this film. Now, this is an R-rated comedy. A lot of F-bombs, a lot of raunchy sex comedy elements to it, but they keep it really tasteful, okay? Even though, they try to really push the boundaries, and they do, but they don't overdo it. I feel that they don't really overdo it. Of course, they try to do what they can, but they don't go overboard, because this is still a grounded comedy drama, romantic comedy, right? They don't go way overboard, even though, this premise is like crazy, because essentially, like, she's way out of his league. I mean, she's the president, okay? And he's, nowhere close to ever being in that realm or of that society, right? Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really like this movie a lot. I mean, I connected with Seth Rogen's character just because, like, this is an everyday man. This is your average guy. He's as average as he gets, but he's got integrity, and he's got, he's loyal to himself. He's really true to what he believes in, and that's what's so great about it. There are some times where his character gets a little bit annoying because Seth Rogen can be obnoxious at times, but that's his character. Sometimes it goes a bit much because it's really opposite of who Charlize Theron is, and then at that point, there are times when you just feel like, okay, we get it, Seth. You know, you're obnoxious. Just chill out, okay? So sometimes I felt it is a bit much, but besides that, I still really love this film. A very, very satisfying film. You know, laugh out loud funny. You come out of the theater smiling, being happy because you know it's just a film that works and it makes you smile when you see these two interact. And there are some great performances in here. All right, so there you have it. That's all I got to say. I highly recommend this film. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. If you like romantic comedies, you got to check out this movie because Long Shot is one of those good ones. I got to say that it's one of those good ones. Okay, 8 out of 10. Anyways, as always, if you enjoyed this review, you want to see more, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, @Ragin Nation. My name is Alex. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.